Generation 3 or Gen 3 cars have battery packs now, or at least they have space for it. Supercars, Australia, the 1000 or the Bathurst 1000, whatever the hell it's called. The grid is set. I'm not sure if the race actually happened. I wasn't paying attention. But they are looking to the future with supercars. Now, on one of the previous episodes, I did talk about electric cars altogether, but now we have this stuff going electric. The supercars going electric. This is the Bathurst 1000 is like the final round of the supercar shit anyway, so just throwing that out there. Holden is discontinuing its cars, I believe, or is discontinuing its something. GM is discontinuing Holden or something like that, and the Chevy Camaro is now in place to replace Holden. But that's not what I'm talking about anyway. New cars, obviously, they will be continued to be powered by V8 engines. Now, what they're trying to do is move to a modern, cost-effective V8 engine that is going to be, well, like I just said, modern and cheap. Rather than the traditional push rod ones that they have now, they're trying to move into something that's way more, that's, I don't want to say simple because it might be actually more complex, honestly, but they're trying to move away from the old V8s that they have now. But the chassis for the Gen 3 is going to be hybrid ready. Okay, what that means is there is a space, a cavity left for battery packs that, you know, introduces that houses that hybrid system, that houses that hybrid mechanism. Okay, now they have yet to form an official policy on, you know, the actual hybrid system. They're trying to figure out what the usage of it is actually going to be. So there were some ideas thrown in the wind, like when you're in the pits, you would switch to the battery power and end up using that in the pit lanes, or what you would also do is like a push to pass type thing. So you would initiate the system, and that would add like maybe another 10 horsepower or 15 horsepower, whatever, and that would allow you to pass opponents. Obviously, other opponents would have the same thing, so it's not like it's going to be unfair. That's just where their heads are at for the moment. Now, these decisions, I feel as though they're a little bit late with this hybrid movement, especially for the supercars style of stuff. You know, these things have already been established. These things have already moved to like different econ style stuff. Obviously, now this stuff is trying to be made into more performance oriented, but they're a little late to the game. They're a little late to the ball game. But by now, I feel as they should have either already had these hybrid systems in place, or should have been going full electric by now. I don't think that they would ever go full electric. These are supercars, and mainly American style supercars. So we're expecting muscle cars, V8 engines. We're expecting loud roars, and we're expecting deafening sound. We're not expecting whines. That's not what we're here for. I think they should just stick with the fucking V8. Obviously, yes, you can upgrade the V8 and whatnot and do whatever. I guess you can implement the battery pack and create a policy for it and all that stuff, but nobody's really going to give a shit. That's probably not going to be used until maybe 5 years down the line when it actually becomes a regulated thing. Right now, I don't see that happening. I think they're trying to do this by 2023 or 2022, something like that. I don't think it's going to really matter. The fans' opinions on this, I am a fan, so that was my opinion. Other fans, I'm almost certain they don't like it either. Some people have expressed their ideals to me on Twitter and stuff like that they've talked about. They should have just stuck with different stuff, you know what I'm saying, having conversations in the threads and all that stuff. They should have just stuck with different things. Or they should just stuck with what they have rather than trying to do this hybrid bullshit, to quote some people. Sticking with this hybrid stuff though, WRC is introduced. No, not WRC. Jesus. FIA is introducing hybrid systems in their Rally2 cars. But there's a big difference from what Supercars are doing and what the WRC is doing. Here's why. These are for the Rally2 cars, right? The FIA has already have stuff in place for their Rally1. The Rally1 cars that are just full performance built electric systems. But for Rally2, what they're doing is implementing common road car stuff that you'll find in regular cars that you buy. Like, I don't really know any hybrid cars. I drive a car from fucking 2000, but not 2000, 2003. That's my main. But, damn, I really can't think of no fucking hybrid cars right now. Like a Toyota or something. They're trying to use, or they're not trying, they're going to implement by what looks like, let me just see where I got it at, 2023, they're trying to implement new hybrid systems into the Rally2 cars. But it's not going to be performance kitted. It's going to be stuff that you will find in regular road cars that normal people drive. That's the difference between FIA, WRC, and Supercars. Supercars is trying to do something that they should have done a long time ago, while WRC is not only doing hybrid they have certain goals like reduce emissions, what are the other ones? Cost management, and of course, like every other company, they're trying to go for a greener future. But this is way different because it's trying to bring regular road car technology into the motorsports world, which to me is some of the most, that's how racing started. Racing started with regular ass road cars, or, well, I should say racing started when the second car was built, okay? It's just that competitive edge of, yo, I'm better than you. All right, now this right here is literally something that a common person could have. That's why I feel the connection is way better than what Supercars is doing. Because Supercars, that's going to be, fully implemented. Rally1 is going to be going into this full performance-built systems. But the thing is, Rally1 is a different type of competition. Or Rally in general is a different type of competition from Supercars. From Supercars, you expect that loud roar. You expect all that shit. Rallying, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Rallying has that variability that they can utilize. And I think this version of hybrid systems and stuff like that that the FIA is implementing in 2023, I had to check my notes, that's quality. That's good. That's a good direction that they're going in. Supercars, fuck y'all niggas.